Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. Last time we left off, we began the class trial for this chapter, and, well, we already guessed who assumed who the characters must have been based off of from the game, and it seems like the culprit, it's kind of easy to say it could be Kazuryu, but that's just way too simple of an explanation, so that's why we're gonna keep going here. We gotta find out what the murder weapon was in the game. So let's go ahead and do that. But first, the game's gonna give us another tutorial. So, what could this mysterious murder weapon be? I hope you find it. I hope you have a good theory, because honestly, I've got no ideas. You're not buying it, are you? Anyway, I still have some things to tell you about the background noise and non-stop discussion. You see, your regular background noise can be destroyed with one shot, but every now and then you'll see a more durable variety. Every time you shoot your silencer at a durable background noise, it'll crack, but your time limit will not be recovered until you destroy it completely. If you're playing on the kind difficulty level, there's no background noise at... I'm sure you can imagine the rest. By the way, it seems our discussions are becoming more difficult. I've heard a rumor that might interest you, though. Perhaps you've heard it yourself. There's some punk in the Asylum called well, honestly, I forgot his name. Anyway, apparently he knows a skill that can increase the power of your silencer. It's it's something. I hope you know what I mean, because I got no idea. You're not buying that either, are you? Anyway, the rest is up to you. Good luck. So it seems that by getting Tanaka's special ability, we'll be able to upgrade our silencer. That's pretty much what it seems like anyway. So we got all those evidence bullets. And let's start reading. A weapon that was in the music room, huh? How about some shards of broken glass? Didn't she die from a blow to the head? So she had the aquarium smashed on her. That's far too large to be a weapon. Then perhaps a piano. That's even larger. It played her a tune of a galactic catastrophe. That's a whole different kind of large. What about a smash to the head with some gravel? Okay, a weapon that can kill with a strike. She should have been drenched with blood. Was there any such weapon in the game? The culprit must have hit her with her fist. A weapon we wouldn't expect. Something that appeared in the game. Well, let's think about this. I already know the answer because the guide is, because I'm reading the guide. But apparently, it's something that's there, just a little unexpected. And that's none other than, well, how about some gravel? I know it sounds kind of stupid, so it is something unexpected and something there. So we're concurring with her. I mean, yeah, wait a minute. So, oh, and actually, I presented the stolen swimsuit with the gravel piece right there. I should have said that earlier. That's it. The culprit used gravel to kill a girl, didn't she? Oh my, Ibuki wasn't even being serious, but got it right anyway. Haha! Ibuki's truly been chosen by God, hasn't she? No, you haven't, and no, it's not the gravel. It's too small. It can't be a weapon. What if the gravel was inside some kind of bag? A bag? What bag? Since the weapon was properly introduced in the game, so was the bag. The only thing that fits in a school swimsuit. When tied up into a bag with a gravel inside, it's a perfect weapon. Gravel in a swimsuit? A bizarre idea that would astonish Mr. Wright himself. Did they just make a Phoenix Wright reference in here? I love you, game. But by using it, the culprit killed two birds with one stone. In order to make it look like the culprit was a pervert, she had her swimsuit stolen. That is, she destroyed it after using it as a murder weapon. How about it, Monokuma? Satisfied? Ah, the joy of seeing someone solve a mystery. A wonderful feeling known only to writers. But we wouldn't have reached the real important issue yet. Iko had an accomplice, and that accomplice was Deko. Deko? That was Koizumi, wasn't it? Big Sis was an accomplice? What's going on? What do you mean? Zico destroyed the one important piece of evidence from the music room incident. The remains of flower vase. Oh yeah, she says I cleaned it all up. Besides, the reason Iko killed the girl in the first place seems to be to protect Diko. It appears Diko was receiving all kinds of abuse from the murdered girl. Iko found out about that and she tried to stop the girl, but they got into an argument. I can see where this is going. She ended up killing her, didn't she? But she clearly had murderous intentions. She strangled the girl and then hit her hard on the head when she lost consciousness, after all. She must have caused her to lose consciousness without meaning to, and felt there was no going back. Somehow, I think I can understand her. You do? Well, that's kind of scary. Then, of course, Iko was also killed in the game's last day, the 4th day. Just to make sure we're on the same page here, who do you think killed Iko? The culprit who killed Iko? Right now, the only one person I can think of is, well, we have Eiko, Monokuma, Diko, and Efsuki. And we remember at the end of the true ending, he says, I will never forgive her. And that's what was being repeated when Iko was running away, and then we found her dead. So it only makes sense that Efsuki killed her, right? It's like it was probably Efsuki. What did that girl do to my sister? I'll never forgive her. A well-worn tale, consumed by the burning desire to avenge his sister, Efsuki killed Iko. But haven't we said Efsuki was... I told you, just a game! You would say that. If this game was true, it would be a big problem for you, Kazuryu. Oi! Can someone explain it clearly? Does no one who was in this game remember anything? I offer my sincere apologies, but... You don't remember! Of course you don't! Your precious school memories have stolen from you, after all! It doesn't matter if we remember or not. He's clearly the culprit. Who else but criminal scum like Kazuryu could kill Big Sis Koizumi, who was so nice and kind? He killed both Iko and Big Sis Koizumi. Of course I get blamed for everything. Well, it's not like I'm not used to it. But is Koizumi's murder really connected to the game? Isn't it possible it has nothing to do with it? No, it's likely the game and Koizumi's murders are connected. There's one thing connecting Iko and Koizumi's murders, after all. And that would actually be the murder weapon itself. I mean, both were killed by a metal bat. Seems, you know, seems connected like no other, right? I can't imagine they aren't connected. At the very least, the culprit must have played a game. There's proof. Koizumi, who was killed at the beach house, and Iko, who was killed in the game, were both killed with a bullet to the head by a metal bat. What's it? Well, we can't ignore a similarity, can we? He's obsessed with taking his revenge by killing his victims the same way, a smash to the head. How about you confess already? You killed Big Sis Koizumi, didn't you? Don't fuck with me. There's no way a stupid game will become anyone's motive. You're so stupid you believe that game, then you went away to take your revenge. If we jump to conclusions like this, we're just gonna go walk in circles. Besides, Kazuryu may indeed be suspicious, but don't you think it's a little too obvious? What is? It's possible that this is a trap set by the real culprit. A trap? What trap? The real culprit must have played the game and discovered the truth hidden within. Then, they used that knowledge to set up Kazuryu to take the fall. Are you saying a completely separate culprit killed Koizumi and used the game provided as motive as a cover? Isn't that right, Sionji? What? I think I made myself very clear. I'm claiming that you are the real culprit. Oh, is that your idea of a joke? A creepy, ugly poop head like you should keep your mouth shut. Here we go. But there is stuff that makes sense here. So we got the shower room, the barred window, the footprints on the beach, the metal bat, and the trash can. What the heck are you saying, you stupid four eyes? Me? Killing Big Sis Koizumi? How cruel! How come Hiyoko is a suspect now? Do you know what Sionji did today? She went to the murder scene, the beach house. I didn't go to the beach house. I've been switching aunties all day today. Wait, doesn't what she's saying contradict the information I have? Yeah, it does. Remember the footprints, guys? I think that explains it. So she says that she, where was it? She went to the beach house. I wasn't at the beach house. Yes, you were. Get rid of that. Boom, there you go. Ah. I mean, there were footprints leading away from the beach house, and we saw you running away from it when we were still in the diner. Wait just a second. You did go to the beach house, Sionji. I just said I didn't I? But the footprints left in front of the beach house are yours, aren't they? My footprints aren't that ugly. You should ask Sumiki about them, not me. Please don't say they're mine just because they're ugly. Oh? So these footprints aren't yours, Sionji? Well, that's strange. The footprints I found in your room match them perfectly, after all. In my room? What the heck have you been doing, you creepy pedo? Oh, well, there you go. There's more. The footprints next to the beach house are leading out of it. That is, when the person who left them entered the beach house, they used a different entrance. A different entrance? Oh crap, I missed it. Are you talking about the tunnel side door? The one that Koizumi was blocking? Well, in that case, when that person entered, the body wasn't there yet. A door they could use when entering, but not when exiting. Which means something happened when they were inside. Isn't that so, Sionji? Oh, now I remember. I did go to the beach house now that I think about it. At last, a confession. You all probably know or already know this, but I go on morning walks every day. That's the first Ibuki's heard of this. That's why I went to the beach house today, doing my morning walk. I see. Well, in that case, it has nothing to do with the murder. Don't believe her so easily, you idiot. She's obviously lying. Huh? She is? People who call others liars are often the ones actually telling the lies, you know. If you think I'm lying, how about proving it? Can you prove I'm lying? Can you? Something as incompetent as you will never be able to do it. I got a way I can prove that you're lying, actually. Barred window, the letter carried by Koizumi, the footprints on the beach, the metal bat, and the shower room. Come on, game, there you go. I did go to the beach house. But it was just during my morning walk. That's the only time I was there today. So, when you went to the beach house, you didn't meet Koizumi? Oh, of course I didn't! I didn't even see her, so of course I didn't meet her. What is this place, a village of idiots? Sionji says she never met Koizumi. But is that true? Well, don't forget, guys. Koizumi had a letter. Crap, this is the thing I need. Crap, I'll get it next time around. But Koizumi had a letter that said, you know, she needed to meet with Sionji, remember? So, that explains stuff, doesn't it? So let me go back to what she said. She said that it was during her morning walk. But, I think we're talking about, hey, wait a minute. What about this letter that Koizumi had that's saying to meet up with you? You've only been there during your morning walk? Can you still make that claim after I show you this letter? So then, it's gonna read it again. I wanted to tell you directly, but I couldn't find you, so I'm putting this in your mailbox. Regarding what we talked about earlier, how about we change the name and the location? Let's make it 2:30 at the beach house on the second island. I think there are people who want to interfere with our meeting. So let's keep this a secret and try to avoid each other before we get there. It would be bad if we found out. And signed by Sionji. Oh, I forgot Sionji's the one who wrote it to Koizumi. I don't know what hell it's thinking the other way around. This is the letter I found on Koizumi, isn't it? I see. Judging by the content of this letter, Sionji set an appointment with Koizumi at the beach house. Where the heck did this letter come from? I've never seen it, honestly. Hey, I just remembered. You were there. I saw you. Huh? When me and Hinato were waiting at the for the beach party, we arrived at the diner at 3 o'clock. I saw you running by about 30 minutes later. That makes it about 3:30. If we assume she had met with Koizumi at 2:30, then killed her and ran away. The fact that Sora saw her running at 3:30 matches that theory well. It doesn't! You're all wrong! Speaking of, you passed in front of her diner as well, Kazuryu. Did you happen to spot her as well? No, I didn't. I was just passing by the area by chance. I paid no attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel to meeting you there. I saw no one on the way back. No one? That's even more suspicious. It's the truth. What can I say? Let's leave him alone for now. I see no reason to pursue this any farther. Anyway, the letter and Soda's testimony tell the entire story. Sionji met Koizumi at the beach house. I said I've never seen it. I never wrote any letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know anything. Yeah, she's crying again. Are those real tears? Are they fake tears? Of course they're fake. She most likely planned on killing Koizumi all along and set up a meeting at the beach house. That's why the letter explicitly asks not to talk to anyone else about it. Then, she arrived at the beach house early, hid somewhere, and waited for Koizumi to arrive. There's proof of that as well. A place Sionji could have hidden? It must be there, right? And we gotta select the spots, and we already know because there's a certain piece of evidence that we found in this area that explains it. Remember inside a closet what we found on the floor? The place Sionji hid. It was a closet, wasn't it? Yes, it was. The proof is the piece of gummy that we found on the floor there. Sionji, you like eating those things, don't you? Gummies? I've never eaten anything like that in my life. At long last, we have grasped the true form of this mystery. After luring Koizumi to the beach house, Sionji could conceal herself in the closet, much like a common familiar. She assaulted Koizumi as soon as she got to the chance, and soon gone like the wind itself. The fact that Koizumi's dead body was blocking the door at that point was a simple miscalculation on Sionji's part. She had no choice but to escape to the beachside door, and ended up leaving her footprints there. That's proof enough. Without any help from the four dark gods of destruction to boot. It's a trap! Someone set a trap for me! Who's that someone? If you're making an accusation, then tell us who it is. Maybe it's, that guy? You know, the one with the mask. The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask on the beach house's floor, wasn't there? The person who wore that mask is the real culprit. It was probably you who had that mask on when you killed Koizumi. There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain melting or something? Yes, it was not Sionji. That mask belongs to Kira Kira. Who? This mask reveals all. Kira Kira is hiding on the island. That is, the famous serial killer Kira Kira is a true culprit who'll kill Koizumi. Are we really gonna believe this? Really? Cease your incoherence of blabbering at once, fiend, or I'll dismember you on the spot. Give her a break, man. She's from a different culture. It's just her culture shock speaking or something. Sionji, it's time to act responsibly and confess. Your unwillingness to accept your defeat is getting ugly. Your face is ugly. I'm not the culprit at all. Why does anyone get it? Sionji is certainly suspicious, but something's not right here. For some reason, this story is hard to swallow. It's all a bit too tidy, as if someone is manipulating us. There's gotta be more to this. And we'll find out more to everything in the next episode, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. I'll see you guys later.